Welcome to the Alien Investigations channel. I'm Steven, and you're watching X-Files CCG Evolutions, where I take you through all the known iterations of the cards within the X-Files Collectible Card Game's universe of cards. In this installment, we'll examine the evolution of the Agent Weiss card featuring the Syracuse FBI agent who made a fatal encounter with the alien bounty hunter in the thrilling myth-arc episode Colony. First up is the 1996 Alpha Playtest card, where we see Agent Weiss's respectable array of skills, the values of which will remain unchanged in every iteration of this card. This preliminary draft of Agent Weiss bears a generic point value of 12, which will be replaced in subsequent versions by a resource point cost of 4. And note the first word in the card title, Special, as this will be later omitted. Unlike most of the Alpha Playtest cards we've seen thus far, here we see the first draft of Weiss's search effect included in the background section. We usually don't see an agent's game effect until the beta playtest cards, though we did see it with agents Jack Willis and Reggie Perdue in earlier videos. What's even more interesting is the effect reads, draw any one site that asks, is the conspirator alien? The language of this question indicates the card was penned at a point when the game's checklist and other terminology was still in the infancy stages. As we'll see in a moment, the game effect will see a few notable revisions. Next up is the beta playtest card, where we see Agent Weiss further translated into card game mechanics, including the one res he generates during the owning player's briefing phase, and a pair of keywords, the first being FBI, which indicates the characters belonging to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the second keyword, Law, means Weiss is a member of law enforcement. As you can see here, the 12-point value previously seen on the Alpha playtest card has been replaced with a resource cost of 4. The game effect has been refined, and here we see the word counter has been replaced with the word token. The effect now allows the owning player to pull a method site from the deck, and the directive reshuffle your bureau deck has been added at the end. The Premier Edition version of Agent Weiss represents the third card in his evolution. This first edition card features a profile image of the character pulled from the Season 2 episode Colony. The word Special has been dropped from the card title, the term Agent has been added to his list of keywords, the bio section has been lightly updated to include Mulder's full name, and lastly, the card has been assigned a unique bureau file number for sorting purposes. And finally, we have the Truth Is Out There second edition version of this card with very few modifications from the Premier card except for the change in the color palette seen here, and the addition of the latex glove graphic here. Both the prefix and suffix of the bureau file number have been updated in order to maintain the card's unique sorting order. So there you have it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next installment of X-Files CCG Evolutions.